Everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show where we talk about sports with comedians. And of course, we get things started. Before I do that, I want to just give a quick shout out to my wife who made me this uncommon gospel, not your ordinary praise gospel t shirt over the weekend. Give a good shout out for that on her new endeavors of what she's doing. So shout out to wifey for that. Let's get the show started. Let me bring in my man Howie Bell. Howie Bell's out in LA. How you doing, Howie? How's everything?
Hey man, I'm doing good, man. I'm out here in LA. I'm at my boy's beautiful back house, man. Hey, look, we right by the airport too. I'm out here in Inglewood, so you may hear a couple planes every now and then.
Uh, I understand. I get it very well. But
Yep.
I can say one thing: your Wi-Fi looks spectacular, bro. It
Thank you,
looks,
brother.
it looks
Appreciate it.
spectacular.
Yeah.
My man, Mo, the comedian known as Mo Smith, Murray Smith. How you doing, Mo? How's everything?
I'm doing good. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Howie, man, out in LA. Look like it's hot out there.
Yeah. Well, actually it's cool. It's pretty cool. It's been cool the last few days. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good
Okay.
weather.
By the way, Howie, how was Chocolate Sundays?
Chocolate Sundays last night was absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Two great shows. Tony Roberts wound up being on the first show with me, man. That was incredible as well. It was just incredible. Just I can't say enough about it, man.
I
Great
can
show.
imagine. And Mo, how was your show?
Man, the show was great, man. Out here, we did the no filter, all laughs out here in Boston for the Tubi filming, man. We came out and we showed out, man. For real, set it off.
There it
Yeah,
is. There it is. Let me
sweet.
bring in filmmaker Jason Hayes into the conversation. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what up, fellas? Everything is good, man.
What up, though?
Jay, how
What
was your
happened,
weekend this
man?
weekend?
Hey, everything was good, man. No complaints over here. Just going out, walking the neighborhood, discovering things that was right down the street that I didn't realize. So it's all good, man.
Yeah, it's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, so we got some stuff to talk about today, man. Howie, I'm gonna probably blow your mind with this. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news on this one, bro. So I'm gonna drop this into your lap right now, Howie. I don't know if you saw this or not, but everybody's familiar with Teddy Bridgewater. But in case you didn't know, he was suspended from Miami Northwestern after providing benefits to his players. For the last couple of, I want to say last season. He did Uber rides. He paid. He fed them recovery services and stuff like that for the players. Now he was suspended as a head coach of Miami Northwestern because he covered Uber rides, meals, recovery service for his players out of his own pockets. I got to say that again. He was suspended for taking care of his players when they were in need, teaching them how to take care of their bodies, and giving them necessities and how they could chase their dreams for a brighter future. Now, to me, I'm all for suspending players for betting. Suspending players when they're taking care of college, high school, or any other players like that out their own pocket. I don't see it as a suspendable type of offense, Howie. I don't, man. So I want to throw it out there. Hopefully you can help me, understand what this is, Howie. I don't know.
Is it some type of rule at
Yeah,
Northwestern where is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Come to find out, there's a rule with the NCAA that you can't put your own money in trying to help take it, which I didn't even know existed until I read it.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what it is. That's the rule. Now, is it morally right? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's whoever created. I mean, it's sad that we are in those type of times where even helping somebody can make you, you can be penalized for that. And that's sad, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, I mean, it's across the board with a lot of different things, man. With helping people or trying to do for, and literally being the bad guy for it. So, but it's rules are rules. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And if it's something that was already there that you can't do this or you're in violation, then you can't do it. And NCAA is really stern about sticking to their program. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Sad, but
So Mo, the tally has been up to 200,000 that they know of what he spent out of his own money. So of that 200,000 that he spent of his own money, again, Uber rides, feeding the kids, helping take care of their bodies, all kind of different things and everything else. And he's getting bad press for this. Mo, I got to see what your take on this is.
Man, you know what? I remember watching all these documentaries about all these great NCAA teams. You know what I'm saying? And they all talked about how it was a family, and we all went over to the coach's house to eat. Ain't that taking care of the people out of your own pocket. Tell me one NCAA film with Raleigh Massimino with the Villanova Wildcats when they won. Or Rick Pitino, how he has all his players all come over and everything like that. All of a sudden now they want to, I mean, if it's a rule, it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden now they want to flex the rule.
You know, Mo, I didn't even think of it that way. That's a pretty good way to look at it, Mo. That's an excellent way to look at it. I didn't even think of it like that. So thank you for that, Mo. Jay, give me your thoughts on this, man.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes God just puts you in the perfect position to speak on something or have the truth get out, right? So I'm from Florida, right? So Teddy's team just won a state championship last year, Class 3A in Florida. The school that they beat was my high school. Like they beat the shit out of us, bro. They beat us 41-0.
Wow.
And my high school is a really, really good school, right? So what you got to understand is the two teams that played in that state championship team represent the same environment. Miami Northwestern is in the worst one of the worst neighborhoods in Miami. My high school is in one of the worst neighborhoods in Jacksonville, Florida, right? So if Teddy Bridgewater was losing, it wouldn't be a problem. If Teddy Bridgewater, was out here, just kind of doing okay, it wouldn't have been a problem. But they were dominant. And what happens in Florida when these things start happening, these parents start getting upset and they start looking up archaic rules to pull out, to start figuring out a way to, to like derail or handicap inner city schools. My high school was 99.9% black. Miami Northwestern is the same. So now you going in and you beating all these suburban high schools, where parents literally, no, this is no joke. Parents are literally building apartment buildings across the street from high schools to target the best kids in this, in the city, to have them move to that apartment so they live in the zip code to play for the high school. They are doing that in Florida. Right?
That's serious. Football,
it's that serious in Florida, right?
Man.
But then you want to, but now you want to suspend this dude for spending his own money taking care of kids who ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like Teddy Bridgewater was probably how they ate. He was probably how they even was able to see a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because their parents ain't got it like that. Take care of them. So now they ignore that all these top kids who don't live in these districts, time they become high school age, all of a sudden moving to the district in apartments paid for by people that nobody investigating, but it's Teddy to get suspended. Listen, man, I know what it is. Everybody else know what it is, whether or not they say it or not.
Well, I got to give you the kudos on bringing that up, and I just want to say kudos to you all for all mentioning this, but kudos to you, Jay, for saying one thing, man. And the key phrase that you said is kids who ain't got nothing. You know what I mean?
They ain't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? And this dude, I read about 5 different articles on this, bro. I want to highlight that this dude was feeding them and getting them Uber rides back and forth to wherever they got to go, and then giving them medical attention and insurance for kids who are playing for him. And nobody was doing that. But he's getting penalized and money from taken away from him. So Robert Griffin III even stood up and made a big statement on this today too, which I thought was dope too. Because people are overlooking it, they browsing, they see the article, they keep going on, they're not even paying attention to it. But to me, it's a big thing because when you got somebody who spent their own money into kids, I think that's a big deal. I don't care how you shape it up.
Absolutely.
That's why I give people like LeBron James, and I'm not a LeBron James fan. Let me just say that. But I'm not a LeBron James fan, so I don't want it to look like, he's just saying it. No, I'm not a LeBron James fan. But you got to respect him for what he did with the I Promise school, of putting his own money in, paying the family's rent, making sure those kids eat 3 square meals before they even go home, giving them insurance, making sure they look good when they go to school, dressing them I mean,
college tuition after they graduate from there.
All of that. Like, you cannot tell me anything about anybody who does something like what Robert Griffin did or LeBron James did or any of those people who are in that line.
Jalen Rose got his school in Detroit.
Jalen, that's right. He's doing the same thing in Detroit.
He's doing the same thing.
Been doing it for years.
But let's just say this too. People like that are not saying that they're doing it and putting out press releases. They're not walking red carpets and saying, you know what I just did for you know, like I got major kudos for people who do that type of stuff, man. I can't even say this, but I want to bring
But Frank, here's the thing. Teddy wasn't broadcasting either.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
doing it. He was
That's
just
what I'm
quietly doing it. But his team was good, so they said we got to investigate. You know, we got to get something to stop him.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to investigate it.
Nobody knew until the team was investigated. You know what I mean? And I don't even know how long he was doing it. And they're investigating to find out how long he was doing it too right now.
Correct.
I have no idea because he wasn't out there, you know, saying it. Now, I don't know how much money this dude's made in his career, but I know he's made over $50 million.
Oh, he made a lot of money.
Yeah, he made a lot of money. But for him to give back like this, man, y'all got to give, you know, shout out to him. Now, let me throw this out here too. On the flip side, I don't know if you all saw this story. Howie, I'm putting you up first. On the flip side, where's Howie at? Okay, Howie right here. Let me read this story to you, Howie. Denver Broncos legend John Elway will not face charges after an investigation into the death of his business partner and former agent by the name of Jeff Spearback. The sheriff, his name is Chad Bianco, told Channel 9 News in Denver that the investigation into the matter is over and police found nothing criminal. Speedback, for those of you who don't know, he died in April in a golf cart incident that was reportedly as they were on the golf course. Elway was driving. I don't know what happened. Nobody really knows what happened. Elway was driving and dude hit his head on the asphalt and taken to the medical center where he died. Now, the crazy part about this story is when I tell you that story was blown over because Elway is a GM in the NFL, like it was mentioned. I remember being mentioned, but it wasn't in the news cycle. You know what I mean? It wasn't in the rotation of the news cycle at all, Howie. So I had to bring it up, man. Tell me what your thoughts are, because on one instance, we hear one thing is going to be in the news cycle. In another instance, with people who have money, it's not in the news cycle. You know what I'm saying? So how are you taking this, Howie? Or
so now that makes even more what Jay was just saying about this just nitpicky stuff with the football, and they really did it because Teddy Bridgewater's doing it for black kids, man.
That's right.
And so now on the flip side, like you said, Frank, you got John Elway who damn near killed a man. Nobody's talking about this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's crazy because I was not familiar with this story. And you know, at the least, there's nothing to be found. Nothing. Not even this guy was on medication or he was, had a stroke or nothing. Because I can go to the bad stuff. Maybe they were drinking. Maybe they were drinking like people do when they play golf. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Elway was drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Let me interrupt you and just say one thing. And I hate the race thing because I really hate to do this and everything else. But for this instance, I'm doing this for one thing. If he was black and he was a GM, you would have heard this frontline story on ESPN. Tell me I'm wrong.
24/7.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro.
You see what I'm saying? But now he's a white man. He's a GM of a very popular major thing, in a team. And you're not hearing nothing about you. You see what I'm going like this? Nothing.
I'm amazed because the thing about it is, it maybe it wasn't something bad. You still got to mention this. How did this happen? Right. How did he die? You know what I'm saying? Right. What were the circumstances that led up to this? Why isn't this a story?
Right.
Hey man, listen, bro. We're living in some of the worst times psychologically with people right now, man.
We are.
I hope people pick their sides, man, wisely.
Yeah, we are. And whether you want to race bait it or not, that's what is happening. This country's happening, and it's being divided whether we want it to be or not. Mo, give me your thoughts on this, man, because like I said, if John Elway was, matter of fact, there's a GM, I think the GM of Chicago, he's black. If this had happened to him, the Chicago Bears, the GM of Chicago Bears, he's 2 years in the job, if I remember correctly, because I saw it on Hard Knocks. He's put together that team. If that was him, Mo, you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, man. Listen, my whole thing is this though. With today's news, how can I say, tornado, for lack of a better term, even news that ain't news becomes news. How did it not even hit social media? How did it not even hit Instagram? Somebody posting, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody really took advantage of removing everything they can because there wasn't no Facebook, no trending, no Twitter or X, whatever it is, no TikTok, Like, how did not even hit that? Okay, we understand the news can be dominated and can be controlled, but the social media, boy.
Well, Mo, let me interrupt you and say this other thing too. There's one thing I want you to say. Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I didn't want you to go on further with this statement without mentioning this one fact. It's John Elway. He's top 100. Hell, he's top 20, one of the best QBs in the
He's a
of all
football
time.
icon.
Yes.
That's why they're gonna hit. And he's pure, like, you know, he's a good old boy.
Right.
He's a good old boy.
Yeah, you said it, Mo.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
You know,
You got it.
shoot, we can sit here and sing the Dukes of Hazzard song right now.
You can say it all day. You can say it all day. Jay, what's your take on this, bro? I don't want to put words in your mouth either. What's your take on this?
It's like Paul Mooney. He has complexion for the protection. Right? You know what I'm saying? He has a complexion for the protection, right? Listen, Frank, I have literally just heard about this right now. And I'm an informed person, bro. Like, I mean, I'm a person that pays attention. So they had to go out of their way to keep something like this out of my purview. You know what I'm saying? For me not to like know anything about it. Listen, to answer your question, if it were a black GM, Trump would have tweeted about it.
Yeah.
How come we got DEI golf cart drivers?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and if he can't drive a golf cart, how can he head up an NFL franchise? DEI, dude, it would have been wall-to-wall. Sports would have ran with it. OAN, everybody have been killing it. So the fact we're just hearing about this now, I mean, listen, it very well could have been nothing, to be fair. The dude could have like just fell off and it could have been some weird, freaky accident.
Right.
And it just went away. But the fact that they hit it makes me feel like maybe John Elway, you know, was messing around and caused the dude to fall off, and they don't want no.
Jay,
point.
I'll give you that. I'll
You know
give
what
you
I'm
that. I'll give you that. To be fair, let's just be
Right.
to be fair. It could have been absolutely nothing. But
Absolutely.
what's not fair about this is that John Elway is a top 20 QB in the NFL all day. And why isn't this a trending story on ESPN, Fox Sports? Why aren't we hearing about this? That's the reason why I'm bringing attention to it. And listen, I got white people in my family. I'm not one to even sit there and say, you know, white versus, because I hate white versus black all this. I absolutely despise it but that's what we're in. So that's why I want to make sure I brought it up, because ultimately John Elway is a top 20 QB, right? In the NFL, Jay. Top 20 QB in the NFL. You're an informed person. And if you as an informed person is where you are right now and you didn't hear about this,
Didn't hear about it. Did not hear about it.
So I don't know, man. I just thought I wanted to bring those two things.
It
up.
might
I
be
heard
a little
about the
bit more
rape in
than,
Oregon, though. I heard about that.
it might be a little bit more than complexion, man. That's sometimes it comes down to power, man, too.
It
Yeah.
does.
You know,
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah,
a lot of power, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy got, man. So
it does.
But Howie, I ain't never seen them bury a story on a powerful black man. I'm just saying.
nah,
They went and got Bill.
I haven't either.
They went and got Bill, baby.
Boy, if Obama hit somebody with a golf cart, I bet you'd be top news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
He'd be in jail.
And he
If
was
he-
president.
If Obama hit somebody with a golf T-shirt, it'd be news. What you talking about?
all right, let's jump into the other stories, man. I mean, I'm going to switch gears, man, and make this try to get a little bit more lighthearted, because that's what we do in this show. I don't know if you guys heard about this story, and I'm sure if anybody up here is a Jets fan, I'm sure you're going to have heard about this, because this wide receiver Garrett Wilson just reached an agreement on a 4-year, $130 million deal, Howie, and he's now the highest paid wide receiver because he got $90 million guaranteed. He's the highest paid wide receiver right now. You know how this goes. So how are you feeling about the New York Jets? Because if you know, like I know, Aaron Rodgers was campaigning for this dude, you know what I mean, to get his money last season. You know what I mean? And now it looks like he's getting it, but Aaron Rodgers is gone. So what you think about this right now, Howie, with Garrett Wilson getting 4-year, 130, 90 guaranteed?
I love the deal. It ain't gonna help the team worth a damn, but you know the deal is great. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I don't see the Jets doing anything but other than chewing bubble gum, bro. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all they're gonna be doing is chewing bubble gum and blowing bubbles. That's it, bro. The Jets ain't doing
Sunflower
nothing.
seed.
Yeah, sunflower seeds. Yeah, anything to pass this time by, other than playing football. I don't know, man. I'm happy for the brother, man. I'm just, you know. The organization just
Yeah, I get it. I get it. What's your take on this? Well, how you looking at the Jets? Is this going?
I just saw this watching. I was watching ESPN while I was doing my little homework for today, and I saw the deal. And you know, shoot, they speak mighty highly good of those Jets, from what I'm hearing. Jets seem to have a little bit. They got some things going on over there in New York. I don't know how he talking about. Maybe he got that jet lag. He don't know. You know, say he think I don't know. He think he on 8 Mile walking down Crenshaw. But anyway, but listen, the Jets gonna make some noise in that AFC East. That AFC East is stacked, boy. It's a fight. It's gonna be a fight out there in the AFC East. I mean, I know who's gonna come in last, but I'll say that for top 5.
Who gonna come? Okay, you know what? I'm about to get mad at you. Jason, Jay, talk to me, man. What you think about this? Does this impact Garrett Wilson anyway? Because he got Justin Fields as a QB now.
Well, people forget they played together at Ohio State. Right. So So there's already a rapport. That they built over like at least a 2-year span playing together in college. So I think that already makes it better for Justin. I think it's better for Garrett. But listen, they should have paid him, man. I mean, the dude was a top 10 pick. All he did was come in and be AFC Rookie of the Year.
That's right.
All he's done is go over 1,000 yards every season that he's been in the NFL. So if you ain't gonna pay that guy, who you gonna pay? So it just shows me that Woody ain't as stupid as the Maras. You know what I'm saying? Woody said, "Hey man, I got something. Pay him." The Mara family let Saquon go to Philly because we don't pay running backs. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 different programs. So yeah, he deserves it. Trust me.
That's right. All right, so Howie, I'm switching gears up a little bit. I might come back to some football and say, actually, I'm going to come back to some football, but I want to make sure I squeeze this in. Where does Jalen Hurts rank? I saw this question today. Where does Jalen Hurts rank amongst the elite QBs? Because according to NFL execs, coaches, and scouts, the top 5, right? Top 5: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels. Then 6 is Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, and number 9 is Jalen Hurts. That's what the NFL execs, coaches, and scouts say amongst the elite QBs. So where is he at in that list to you?
You know what, man? That's disrespectful, bro.
Disrespectful.
I mean, that's a disrespectful for him to be ranked number 9. But listen, man, and some of them dudes ahead of him ain't even got one Super Bowl.
So, I mean, or a playoff win. Let's be honest.
Oh, a playoff win. Come on, man. Yeah. Whoever put that list together, man, everything ain't racist, but that's a racist ass list. I don't want to go back to this black and white shit either, Frank. Trust me, I don't want to do this.
You got to acknowledge it, man. You got to acknowledge it.
Man, who did this list, bro? You know what I'm saying, man? That's disrespectful, bro. He should at least be top 5. At least.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At least in the top 5.
You say at least top 5. Okay.
At least. Minimum.
Okay. So, but where you at? Is Jalen Hurts, where he at Jalen Hurts rank amongst the top elite QBs? Because I said, I read you the list. He come in at number 9. Top 5. Top 5 is Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Jaden Daniels. That's the top 5.
Yeah, you know, like I know, when I was cooking at TD Garden, I would know when my chef was home smoking weed, coming up with recipes, because he would come to me with some kind of piece of recipe that was elaborate, crazy, off the wall, that you could only come up with high off of THC on a flowery substance. And I'm gonna put that on this list right here. The person who made this list was high and playing Madden. And the game Madden had them really saying, he ain't that great of a quarterback. Look what I can do on Madden with this one and that one. That's what happened. You could tell when people be getting high and just putting anything out into the world.
So this is a man who was high on the list. Okay. All right. Okay. So Jay, I read you the top 5. I go it again. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels. That's the top 5 by the execs, coaches, and scouts. So where does Jalen Hurts rank among your elite top QBs?
Listen, I watch football, man. I mean, the first thing I will ask him is what's your definition of elite?
Good
You know
point.
what I'm saying? Because if it involves wins and losses, I'm sorry, because if it doesn't involve wins and losses, then I don't know what the hell we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right.
Because on my list, the worst he gonna do is third.
Right.
And I'm only gonna say third because I gotta kind of give a nudge to Josh Allen at number 2. Because anybody else, you line him up opposite any quarterback that you say, and they gotta play a game. He beating everybody except for Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and listen, we just beat the fuck out of Patrick Mahomes. So what are we talking about?
That's the point. That you know what, you just bring up a great point, because that's the part that had me. Did he not just beat? He beat Patrick Mahomes ridiculously bad and embarrassed him in the Super Bowl. Did he not do that? And Patrick Mahomes, let me just say this too, Jay. I didn't even interrupt you. Isn't Patrick Mahomes supposed to be by everybody the number 1 QB in the league?
No question. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this before I even go on. Jay, who's your number 1 QB in the league?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I think Lamar Jackson is the most unstoppable force to ever walk on an NFL football field. Ever.
You know what, Jay? Me and you we agree sometimes a lot, but unequivocally, I agree. I think Lamar Jackson is the best QB I've ever. Now, I'm a Patriots fan. I got Patrick. Tom Brady all day. You know, I love Tom Brady, but Lamar Jackson has got to be that dude. That to me, you know what I mean. So I agree with you unequivocally. Howie Bell, who is your number 1 QB? You know, right now in the NFL.
Oh man, that's so hard, bro. I can't lie.
Out of it, Howie.
I can't lie, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes is still my number 1 quarterback right now, bro.
Okay.
That's legitimate.
I hate to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand.
But he is. I've seen him do some things, bro, that I've never seen a quarterback do. You know what I'm saying? When he get to moving around and start scrambling and shit, it's over with.
Yeah,
that a play is going to be made.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
5 years, right? Yeah, he did it for 5 years.
A play is going to be made. A first down, something is going to happen on this play once he get to moving. It's a wrap. You know,
it's hard to beat that man for sure.
It is so hard to beat him, man.
Unless you're Jalen Hurts.
I've seen this dude run to the sideline, look like he's about to go out of bounds, and then run for another 20-something yards.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, you know, that's just to me, he's still the most complete all-around number 1 quarterback right now.
Okay, Mo, give me your number 1.
You know what? I'm gonna take this, and the way I picked this because which out of the 2 I could pull from their team and put them with another team, any team randomly, and that team automatically becomes better. And I think Lamar Jackson is that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing past what Patrick Mahomes has done. I've seen him do a lot of great things, like how he say, you know, plays that were like voodoo in football. You know, shuffle pass, he kills it. I mean, he does some great things. But I think he was in the right place at the right time with the right situation, and he's in Kansas City. Lamar Jackson, you put him anywhere, and that team automatically becomes an elite team. I'm not sure Patrick Mahomes does that anywhere in the NFL. I'm not saying he doesn't make another team better, but you put Lamar anywhere in the NFL.
Yeah, but you literally could make the same argument with Patrick Mahomes, though, too. You really could.
I don't know because I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong, but I think Lamar exemplifies that more than Patrick Mahomes.
I can see why you can say that. I can see that. But listen, Lamar has failed so many times in the last 5 years, bro. You know, where
has Lamar failed? No. What year was it that they stopped running the ball or they didn't run the ball? Wasn't that 1 year? That wasn't Lamar.
Yeah, that was the year before last. That was the playoffs.
But that wasn't Lamar.
Yeah.
Lamar always fed. Listen.
Yeah, that's the coach. It's been the coach's problem. It's been the coach's a lot of the times. Like it ain't Lamar.
A
He
lot
can't
of
throw it
times
better.
it's not
He can't
Lamar.
throw it better than in your hands.
Yeah.
He can't throw it and catch it.
I mean, who's the worst? All right, take the Giants.
Cleveland.
One of the worst teams last
Cleveland.
year in the NFL. Right? No, Cleveland.
Same with Cleveland. And they're
Who makes
contending.
Cleveland better right now?
They're
Put them
contending.
in Cleveland. Starting quarterback, Lamar or Patrick?
I don't know who you asking, but bro,
I'm asking everybody, the panel. You really, Frank, you said
Listen,
you can make
honestly,
an argument for both.
I could make I literally could make an argument for Patrick Mahomes too right now.
Yeah, you could. You could.
Yeah, I could.
I'm not saying you can, but I've been just flopping in my house all day. Finally got him.
I got you, you son of a bitch.
And he came, and listen, he came and he got right back up and like, no, you didn't, bitch.
Only on this show, bro. Only on this show. All right.
Oh God.
Mo's hilarious. All right, Howie, let's get ready to jump into this top five, man, because I've been looking at this top five, and let me start with the New York Jets because we were talking about this. What are the top five? The top five New York Jets fans better get ready for this season. What are the things that the New York Jets fans better get ready for this season, Howie Bell?
Failure. And start right there. I don't see them doing anything but getting an F. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't believe in I don't believe in the quarterback. I seen him playing Chicago Fields. I seen him. I don't believe in him. I don't. The receiver is good though. He's a hell of a receiver though. The one that just signed the deal. But you know, I just the organization just ain't right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They just not right. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see that them really doing nothing. They might win 5 games. So that's number 2. I think that the fans should look forward to them winning at least 5 games.
Okay.
They'll get 5 games. I think that what's going to really happen is they really can look forward to arguing with the Giants about who's the worst. The Jets and the Giants got a hell of a debate coming up. I don't know, man. And I'm gonna say this: they're not going to the playoffs, so we know that their drought is going to continue. And I wrote this down. They have the longest active playoff drought in pro sports right now.
Wow.
They haven't been to a playoff game since 2010. That's the longest active run right now without being in the playoffs.
I didn't even realize that.
I didn't either. Okay. I didn't realize that. Let me ask the Giants fan of the panel. Mo, talk to me. What's your take on this, Mo?
I don't know what. Listen, bring some of that home with you, Howie. Whatever it is you smoking. Number 5, they're gonna whoop the Pats' ass. That's what the Pats fans are preparing for the whoop the Pats' ass because the dynasty is over in New England. That shit.
They ain't gonna beat the Patriots though, for sure.
They gonna beat the Patriots. Listen, that might be their Super Bowl. Listen, they trying to make Buffalo sweat. I think they got a good team. They ain't gonna beat Buffalo, but they gonna make Buffalo sweat. I think the Jets is gonna be a scary wild card.
Okay.
They're gonna be a scary wild card. All right, and did I say they gonna whoop the Pats' ass? Number 2. And number 1, they prepared for Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields to get out there and show out. They got new coach, new GM, they got new everything. They got a brand new attitude. It's time to get it on and cracking.
Oh, and
they already spending money. They spending money already.
Y'all see how he closed his book defiantly? Like I said something.
That's the mic drop. That's the mic drop.
He said, "Boom, yeah, that's what they gonna do."
I'm going to get a sandwich now.
Jay, tell me what you think, man. What does the New York Jets fan better get ready for this season?
To kind of piggyback on what Howie said, they getting ready to be disappointed again, man. You know, this could be another one of them seasons since 2010. You know, high hopes and, you know, so, I mean, they know it's coming. Number 4, they getting ready to finish 3rd in the division at best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not better than, you know, than the top 2 teams. And they you know, they ain't beating Buffalo. They ain't beating Miami, you know. So they hoping that Vrabel needs an adjustment period. Number 3, they're preparing for a lot of Justin Field critiques. Because this New York man, this market's crazy, and they're gonna be talking about what, about his vegan diet, and maybe could he be more accurate if he ate a steak? It's gonna be outrageous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, I think they have real high expectations. I do. I think Mo is emblematic of that. Like they right now are preparing to win. In their minds, they're like, I think we finally figured it out. And they're good about every 5 or 6 years. So according to Howie, man, that's been about 15 years. So they really overdue. You know what I'm saying? But number 1, what they're preparing to do is buy them Cancun tickets in October. Season's gonna be over before the season over. They gonna be booking them tickets, dog. Straight up.
Okay. All right. I like the way he said that. All right. The next question I'm gonna ask you all this. I asked this purposely because I saw a quarterback on Netflix and it highlighted Joe Burrow. So I was like, wow, I didn't realize Joe Burrow and the Bengals were in all those games. So with that being said, I got to give you where is it? The top 5 things Cincinnati Bengal fans are prepared for this season, Howie Bell. Now, I'm asking this again because for those of you who don't know, Cincinnati Bengals was in every game, and except their defense wasn't. You know what I mean? Their offense was, their defense wasn't. In every game last year. And lastly, before I give you the mic, Howie, Joe Burrow was up for MVP and MVP conversation. He had one of the best QB seasons. So go ahead, Howie. What's your take?
Well, I'm gonna say this: they better do something, or Joe Burrow is getting ready to get a little antsy, ready to get up out of there. I'm telling you, he's not gonna keep staying there. That man is a really good football player, excellent quarterback, and he kind of in his prime, if you really want to say it. And so they're wasting some of his valuable time right now. They haven't been to the playoffs in 2 years.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That don't even sound right. As good as he is, they haven't been to the playoffs in 2 years.
Yeah, and then they just came out of the Super Bowl when they played, they played and beat Kansas City in Kansas City.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what? No, it's fine. So that would be my first thing is that this quarterback, hey man, it is their window of opportunity closing in. You know what I'm saying? On getting this man to have a good playoff run, if not the Super Bowl. Number 2, I would say, can they fix that defense? That defense was in the bottom 10, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That defense was horrific. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way defense wins championships, bro. We all know that. Offense wins some games, but that defense will get you the championships. And so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta tighten that up, man. Can they get back to the playoffs? Zach Taylor, that coach, he in the hot seat. He in the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? So fans, hey, listen, man, they looking forward to, if he don't do something, they're gonna be so upset, bro. This fan base is antsy right now, bro. Because they know they got somebody in that quarterback. You know what I'm saying? In that offense. And so I say that, man. And they got to look forward to. This is crazy. They can ready to play a Thanksgiving game for the first time in 15 years. How crazy is that? So I mean, these fans, man, they got that prime time. They ready, man. They got to do something, man, or Burrow is out of there, baby.
I'm trying to tell you. So Mo, the Cincinnati Bengals scored 30 plus points 3 games straight and lost all 3. Let's make sure we say that out there. With Joe Burrow as their QB. They scored at least 30. One game he scored 35. Another game he scored 38. Another game I think they scored 35 or 39. But they scored 3 games and they lost all 3. If the defensive coordinator or the head coach ain't in a hot seat, I don't know. Well, what you think, Will?
Well, I got right now, number 5, they're going to have a tough time if they don't get Trey Hendrickson back. He's on a holdout.
Yeah.
He's the best pass rusher they got. You know what I'm saying? He's killing it. He's the only thing that they got that keeps somewhat the defense together. They tried to make some changes, but without him, it's a lost cause. So everybody he's not even going to play. So everybody in Cincinnati right now is holding their breath on that right there alone. High numbers on both sides, they hope. In other words, they're going to be all shootouts again. High number games, relying on their offense to get them out of games again. That's what they're going to be looking forward to, high number games. More ugly uniforms. Don't nobody have more ugly uniforms than Cincinnati. They're gonna somehow come out with another. They're probably gonna be on Thanksgiving since Howie brought it up. Another ugly ass uniform.
That white one is sweet though. That white one they got is cold.
Yeah.
And then
Their helmet is trash though.
Yeah. Here's another thing too. Another thing all they're gonna realize they're gonna be prepared for to still realize no matter what, they still live in Ohio. They're gonna be still pissed off because they live in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing that they're gonna be prepared for to tell everybody, at least we ain't the Browns.
Another mic drop there. Another mic drop with the way the book closed. Okay.
Yeah.
I see you, bro. All right,
Get another sandwich.
Jay, give me yours, Jay. Give me the top 5 things Cincinnati Bengals fans are prepared for this upcoming season.
Okay, number 5. They're preparing to watch Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins ball out for nothing.
Yep.
They're not going anywhere in that division. I'm sorry. Number 4. They're preparing to finish at best second, but most likely third in that division because I don't think that they're going to be better than Pittsburgh this year overall. I think Pittsburgh is ahead of them on defense. Aaron Rodgers, is going to help them, offensively. So, and Baltimore are the kings of the kingdom. So I don't see them doing better than second, but I don't think that they're going to be better than Pittsburgh. So they're preparing to be third. Number 3, they are preparing to watch Joe Burrow get hurt. Yeah. He gets hurt like every other season. He played last year, so something's gonna happen this year that's gonna have him on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
They are holding breath. Just don't let him get hurt this year. Just let him get hurt this year. Number 2, they're preparing to lose Hendrickson. They gotta be. Because if a dude leads the league in sacks and you are the worst defense in the NFL and you don't pay the one guy that can play defense, you don't want to pay that guy. So clearly you're not trying to do anything for real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which leads me to number 1. They are getting ready to watch Mike Brown fumble them back into the dark ages of losing all over again. Because they hit on some players, he don't want to pay them players, they're going to start going elsewhere, bro. Trust me on this.
Yeah. I like what he's saying because he makes a whole lot of sense with that one. All right, so because I don't want to seem like I'm impartial, so here we go. Here's the top 5 things that the New England Patriots fans are prepared for this season, and I can rattle off all 5 in my head right now. I can give you 10, but because I'm a Patriots fan. But Howie Bell, go ahead, bro. The floor is yours. Let me have it.
I got to do this off the top of the head. But you know what? One thing they can always look forward to is remembering that they were great at one time.
Yeah. It ain't that funny.
They got some priceless memories, baby. And they are down etched in the NFL Hall of Fame and everybody's minds and hearts and souls. So they do have that to always look forward to and say, but we had Tom Brady, but we were great. Other than that, they might lose to the Jets. They may very well lose to the Jets. Mm-hmm. And I don't think the Jets are a good team, but I think that New England is just kind of in a rebuilding mode, like 100% completely. Right. I don't even know who the quarterback is over there right now. You know what I'm saying? What's his name?
Drake May.
Drake
May. M-A-Y-E. Drake May.
Drake May. Oh, well, y'all cooked. His name is Drake. Y'all-
Especially another quarterback named Kendrick. Defensive end named Kendrick.
Man, listen, y'all cooked over there with the Drake quarterback. Oh man, Drake May. I bet he sound like he comes from a Division III school. He came from
I tell you this, you gonna know his name.
Alcorn State.
You gonna know his name at the end of the season. I promise you that. You will see. You'll see.
Y'all can always look, and the fans can always look forward to them high ass tickets too.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna never change.
Yeah.
I don't care who's that quarterback. They gonna charge your ass and that parking. And
Yeah.
so hey man, but listen, hey, look, one thing's for sure, man. They one of the greatest teams in NFL history though.
Okay, so Mo, give me yours. That Mo couldn't wait for this. As a Giants fan, look at him. He's sitting up in his seat. He can't wait.
The Giant and Jets fan.
Yeah, go ahead, Mo.
I'm a New York fan.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Number 5. Listen, they prepared. Y'all better be prepared to be last in the AFC East. Y'all ain't beating nobody. This is a done deal. That's it. Y'all ain't beating nobody. Oh, it's all over. Oh, I've been waiting for this for 20 years. Prepare to realize that Stephon Diggs is not going to be the answer. He's not going to be that number 1 that y'all need. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Number 3, remember, the dynasty is over. It's done. It's a wrap. Just look at those banners and just realize it ain't coming back. Number 2, to go 1-5 in your division. Y'all will beat Miami once. And that's it.
That's cold-blooded there, bro.
And they are preparing to start most of the conversations in Foxborough will all start. Remember when? Remember when we used to go to the stadium?
I don't even find that funny.
Remember,
That's hilarious.
remember when football lasted almost all year long in New England?
That was ending in November.
White Chocolate, do me a favor. Look up the Jets versus New England since 2010 and tell me what the record is.
We don't know about that. We don't care about that.
You see? Look.
I'm Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately?
Hey, no. Wait a minute. That right there was a remember when. Remember when the Jets couldn't beat the Patriots?
Yeah.
That was a remember when.
He went back to 2010.
Look this up. The Jets. Remember when?
Oh, Howie. He said, Chocolate, take me back a decade and a half.
Yeah. Let's get this together right now.
I'm still putting the record across the screen in a second. So
What we gonna do right now is go back. Way back in the time.
All right, Jay, give me your top 5 things New England Patriots fans are prepared for this season.
Listen, man, Franklin already oiled the machine for me, man. With his behavior. So he just certified everything I'm about to say.
Yeah, I think
They are preparing to lie to themselves about Drake May.
Yeah.
No matter what he do, the upside is, but no, man. I mean, you saw him complete that one. No, dog. It's all of it. It all counts. Okay. Number 4, they're prepared to lie to themselves about Vrabel. They ready to make up stuff, man. Hey, he was in Tennessee, dog. It's a hot chicken had him messed up or something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they can do, they are not going to acknowledge that they suck. Number 3, they are preparing to drink a lot this winter. Because that team gonna be unwatchable, bro. They gonna be all concession stands, bro. All beer dude. They prepare to get drunk. I'm telling you.
Number 23.
I'm telling you, they prepared to just be drunk all winter. Number 2, they are prepared to fight each other in the stands.
That's true.
because that's going to be more interesting than watching the game on the field.
Damn.
Right? And number one, they are preparing to fight every other team's fans in the stands. Because they can be mad because other team beating the hell out of them too. You know what I'm saying? That's what they preparing for, bro. They listen, they expecting no wins this year. Maybe right now, but after October, after September, nope, they out.
Okay, I think they're gonna get 10 wins, but that's just
me.
Oh
my God, what?
Yeah, I think they're gonna get 10
wins. Uno? They play Uno on the plane. That's the only way they get the 10 wins, bro.
He said it, Uno. All right, so Howie, let me give you your 10 top 5 things that the Las Vegas Raiders fans are prepared for this season.
Well, they better be prepared to do better than that 4-13 record they had.
Yeah, it was trash, bro.
That was horrible. You know what I'm saying? So they got high hopes because they can't do no worse than that. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to top that, bro.
It's hard to take that.
No, they can do worse.
And
the Lions did it.
Well, the Lions did it. The Lions did it.
With Pete Carroll as the
that's why I got that down here too. They got Pete Carroll to look forward to.
That division tough, bro.
They got Geno Smith. They got Geno Smith to look forward to.
Geno good though.
He all right. He back with his boy. He back with his boy Pete Carroll. So that might help. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how that rolls for them. I think that'll do something. They prepared to wear some more dumbass costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the worst costumes in fan history, the Raiders do. I don't know what they be looking like, bro. Yeah, dog. And they also gonna look forward to, since it's in Vegas, to people passing out at that tailgate, trying to drink out in that Las Vegas sun. I don't know how they gonna have tailgates, bro, out there, man. I mean,
1,000 degrees out there, bro.
Man, how are they gonna do this? Where the barbecue? You gonna barbecue out there too with a grill, standing on the equator? Nah, man, listen, bro. They better look forward to that. Hospitals better look forward to some fans coming in from heat strokes. So, honestly, too, though, man, they got something to look forward to. They also have your boy Tom Brady over there. So they got some people to look, in the head office, man. They got some people over there. You know what I'm saying? They got some influence, and he brings that championship pedigree. You remember how it used to be, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when?
Yeah, you remember when. So he's going to take some of that over there to the Raiders, man. So they got some things to look forward to.
Marcus Allen was cold, dog.
Mo, give me yours.
All right. Listen, one of the things that the Raiders fans should be prepared for. Be prepared not to see Tom Brady put on a uniform. Because there's a few dumbasses who think he got 1 year left and he's going to switch and get on the team and lead them to glory. It ain't going to happen.
That's a true statement, boy. You don't even know. That's a really true statement. Go ahead.
Number 4, be prepared for Floyd Mayweather to either Instagram tweet from a football game or something Raiders related. I don't know. And he's going to have a lot of money in his hand.
Yeah. He's a Raider fan. Yeah.
Yeah. 3, for people for Oakland to hope they lose all on social media every single game. Cause they mad because they taking all their teams out in Oakland, but they pissed off.
No, not taking, took.
Yeah, you're right about that. 2, they will also be ready for ISIS funky ass if they try to run up on them up in Nevada. Tell you that.
That's true.
Mess around out there in Mexico. Mess around out there in Nevada if you want to. That desert ain't the desert for no reason, boy. And for Pete Carroll to show the world why that old school football coaching is not going to work at all, no more again. That it's over, it's done. him and his cronies and all of them, they're done. It's a wrap.
Okay, that's a great 5. Jay, give me your 5.
Number 5, they are preparing for Usher's next residency in Vegas. Because that's going to be exciting.
That's true.
Their team will not. Okay.
Mm.
Number 4. You know, the piggyback Howie again. They're hoping to get more get 5 wins or more. That's what they're hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they went 4-13 last year, man. If they get 5, they can say, "Hey, man, you know we on the way." If they get 4, you still where you at. If you do less than 4, then come on, dog. What are we talking about? Right? Number 3, they are expecting Mark Davis to have a bowl placed on his head before he get a haircut, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
He has the top #1 worst haircut of a man with money in the history of money.
Yep.
You hear me? He could listen. You couldn't do worse if you cut it yourself.
Worse than Durant?
Yep.
Worse.
Yep.
Google that haircut, Howie.
Yeah, Google it. It's hideous.
I'm like, you own an NFL team, bro. What the hell is this? Number 2, they are prepared for some losing. Number 1, they are prepared for a lot of losing. Because that division is no joke. It's just no joke. The Chargers are going to be better in year 2 of Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City ain't going nowhere, and Denver ain't playing either. Listen, it ain't no upside for that, dog.
Yeah. That's what I like about the NFL this year, man. It's parity in the NFL clear across the board. There's a lot of great QBs, a lot of great teams. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. Cincinnati's a perfect example. Last year, going into the year, they thought they were going back to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow was he's healthy.
And they missed the playoffs.
They didn't even make the playoffs. So I like it. I like what I'm doing. Let me bring in White Chocolate, see if we got anything wrong. White Chocolate, we get anything wrong?
Yeah. Hey, Howie, listen.
What up, dude?
I'll take the Patriots the last 20 years over the Detroit Lions last 20 years any day. Actually, the last Lions 50 years. I'll trade. I will not trade that for anything. I'm good with that.
All right,
you know what?
You have anything that we missed?
You know what?
I wouldn't say you missed it, but I think I looked up real quick. The Jets' salary cap last year, they only had $2.5 million in space, and I think that's part of the reason because when they signed Aaron Rodgers, which is why they couldn't sign Garrett Wilson to a big contract.
Yeah,
I know they fudged the numbers around, but my guess is that that's part of the reason they waited to get him off the books.
Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably exactly right. Anything else, White Chocolate?
Jay mentioned that there's going to be more fighting in the stands at Patriots games. That happens anyway, win or lose. That's been happening since we were kids. It hasn't changed. It still happens,
but it's the truth.
Well, he said that, and I started laughing. I'm like, dude, that still happens. And not to make fun of this, but there was actually a guy that actually died a year or 2 ago up there.
Oh wow!
A guy died. So
listen, we was
still
fighting.
happens.
We was winning. We definitely gonna fight when we losing. There's no doubt.
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely, 100%.
Fight in the stands. And then it was crazy part is Patriots fans was going to other cities fighting people. You know what I mean? I'm like, y'all lost your mind. They were doing it, so they lost their mind. All right. So with that being said, we got a show tomorrow. How are you gonna be in the show tomorrow?
I'm down, baby.
Okay. So tell everybody how they can follow you, man.
Hey, man, you can follow me at Howie Bizzell, HOWIE BIZZELL. You in LA? Come hang out the Improv tonight, man. It's going down.
Hollywood Improv.
Hollywood Improv.
With D. Ray Davis.
D. Ray Davis. That's right. We're going down tonight. It's going down.
I love that show.
Man. Great show.
Mo, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
MOE_comic on IG, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
There it is, Ed J.
Hey, listen, real quick, Chocolate. I would gladly take a hot dog today over that steak I had in 2015. I'm just saying. You can follow me at JD Hayes on Fanbase, baby. I'm out here, man.
He said, "That's true. I would too."
Give me that hot dog right now. That steak in 2015 is over.
White Chocolate, tell everybody how they can follow you.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
There it is. Thank you guys for watching at home. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians. Tomorrow's show, we're going to dive in onto this LeBron James versus Luka situation I didn't even get a chance to get to. And we got to talk about Cooper Flagg not being in to he getting pulled from the summer league. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, and obviously our top 5. But thank you all for watching, and of course we come on every day from Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's the same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.